All right, welcome everyone to the GBT weekly Zoom call. This week, it's all about transition. So if you are new to Scentsy or this is your first transition month, just so you guys know, we change catalogs every 6 months. And Danielle's actually been with us for, I would like to think it's 4 years. I'm thinking maybe even 5 years. She's been a consultant, definitely 4. Hey, Danielle. And she's been, I think she's frozen. Okay, I think she might be frozen. But she's been a consultant for about 4 years. She's been through a few transitions. She's going to share with us how she navigates through transition. But I'm thinking she's frozen because she's not moving. Oh, there we go. Danielle, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're just frozen, but we can hear you.
Okay, if it doesn't work, I can just go on my phone. I'm trialing it on my computer, so.
Okay. The floor is yours.
Oh God, where do I start? So I'm very new to all of this sort of stuff, teaching, showing, sharing. So I'm not going to do all the flash, share my screen stuff. So get your old-fashioned pen and paper out. And I am in my pajamas because that's what Scentsy is all about, just rocking your business the way that works for you and your family. But to start off with, we are talking about transition month, which is now basically. But my number one, I guess, tip is to SWOT. So swatting is selling what's available today. You'll see it so much on the GBT page over the next month. Do not go and share and show this new catalogue that's coming out because we don't want to waste what's still available. We still have a fair bit coming, and what's happening at the moment is huge. So SWOT, sell what is available today. And I can hear the chat going crazy and it's a little bit distracting, so sorry if I go off task a little bit, but I will come back to the questions at the end because I'm not even bothering reading. But first of all, what I do is I get all of my current catalogs out. So this catalog right now, anyone and everyone that wants one, they're flying out the door. I'm taking them to my doctor's surgeries. I'm leaving them at work. I'm anywhere there's a magazine stand, I'm leaving them. I'm getting my details plastered all over them. Autumn and winter is finishing, so we cannot get rid of these quick enough. Get them out the door, get them in people's hands. So that would be my first tip, as well as your product sheets. Get your customers to share them, pop them in the bags, ask them to take it to work, get them out of the door. The discontinued flyer is starting to come out as well. So there will be a whole pile of products that are starting to be released that in August, when the catalogue comes out officially for your customers, that is, I've just kind of lost on my chain of thought there. So discontinued flyer is released. I've just lost my chain of thought. So yeah, the discontinued list is out as of probably tonight. And I have all my discontinued testers with a little gold star. So when I host a party or a event, say if Luna's not going, but just say Luna's going, on the back of my little tester, I'll put a gold star. So then anyone that's at that party will see that gold star, and then they'll know that they are on that thing. If you want them, get on top of them and get ordering, or even get them onto your Scentsy Club. So anyone that wants anything to do with Scentsy Club, get them on this. They can always get that bar forever and ever and ever in a day. So that is another hot tip. And then another thing that you can do is get on your reportings tab on your workstation, and anything that's released. So say Luna's not, but say Luna's being released, you can go on your workstation, hit reporting, orders, history, sales history. I can put up a little diagram in the comments. I'll type in Luna and say Sarah, Jane, Kathy and Robin have all ordered Luna. I'm going to be reaching out to them and being like, hey guys, look, All of Luna's being discontinued. I know it was one of your favorites. You ordered it last order. Would you like to get it on Centre? You can get it every month. You can get it bi-monthly. You can get it every 3 months. So that is a hot tip that I would like you guys to get on as well with that discontinued flyer. You're probably going to lose it. We're probably going to lose about 25 to 30 cents, give or take. So it's going to be a little bit, it's a job worth doing because you want to give people that customer service and that high quality that we all strive for. Follow-ups are so key, and that little detail your customers are just going to love and love you for that. Especially if it's one of their faves and they can always get their bar with Scentsy Club. It's such a hot thing to sell, like as if you're not going to share Scentsy Club right now, because that's just going to be your ongoing PRV without having PRV. Like you're just doing a little bit of work now to get ongoing PRV forever. So it's definitely worth getting on top of that. Emailing, texting stories, goes on with how you can share the discontinued list. What else am I going to talk about? So July 1st to 31st is where all the new business tools are going to be available. So you're going to be able to get the new catalogue. So the spring catalogue, and it's going to be at 10% off. So only for the month of July, will you be able to get your 25 pack of catalogues for a discount of 10%. And also the testers or your transition testers at 20% off. So what Scentsy will send you out is, if you get the transition kit, is the 20 new scents that are coming in, give or take, only them fragrances. So if you already have your big tester kit with the 80+ scent fragrances in it, you're going to take out all the discontinued ones that you're not going to be able to share and show because people aren't going to be able to get it unless they have Scentsy Club in August. And they're going to send you the 20 new ones only to add to your collection. So what I tend to do is once every year, I like to get the whole kit brand new, because I kind of just find that the ones that were there a year ago, so the traditional black raspberry vanilla, just the smells a little bit faint, and I want to give my customers as much of that real scent as possible. So they are 20% off. So I definitely recommend you guys stocking up on a few packs of 25 straight away for July. You can add them to parties as well, so then you're not having to pay shipping on your testers and your catalogs. So definitely jump on your workstation, add them to a party so you can save a little bit there. Just keep in mind though, you do not get commission on your or PRV off your testers or catalogs, but any warmers and waxes and stuff that you get once you're able to get them in August, that will be fine for your PRV and for your commissions. One hot tip that I am going to be telling every single one of my teenies is they must invest in this product training guide. I haven't seen the new catalogue myself. I'm absolutely itching to get a look at it, but there is so many little hot tips in this product training guide, and it is well worth the $5 that it's printed on, because the information that is in here, it just refreshes your memory. Any new product that is coming out, it gives you great sales tip, what's in them, any questions that you might have, grab one of these, $5 well spent. The workstation and the PWS on the 1st of August will be closed from about 6 p.m. to midnight to ensure all the upload of all the new stocks. So don't be alarmed, don't be afraid. It is a long process. Just imagine all of those products that are being discontinued, being removed from the website, and then all the new stuff being added. So it's a little bit of a process. We're only human, we're not robots. So just keep in mind that that is something that happens on the 1st of August when the new catalogue comes out. I can't think of anything else that I needed to say besides SWAT. Sell what's available today. Have I covered everything, Cindy? I feel like I've just gone blah, 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 and rattled on.
Yeah, I think you covered it all. So you talked about how all the tools, honestly, best time is now because it's on sale. So if you had joined with like a hostess kit or what is it, the $25 or $35, I can't remember, this joining special that we recently had, now's a really good time to get that. I think one thing you didn't mention was if anyone joins this month, it's called Super Size Kit Month. which means that anyone that joins in the month of July gets the normal. So if they were to purchase the $150 kit, so the full size kit, they would not only get all of what they would normally get, but they would also get the new spring summer fragrances and catalog on top of what they would normally get in a large kit. So that's our joining special this month. That's something to, it's a really huge advantage when someone can actually start and sell from both catalogs. And when I say sell from both catalogs, they have the ability to launch themselves with our current catalog and then book parties for, beginning of August for a new catalog. So all those people that came, there's an excuse again to get in touch with them to book, to book with them. There we go. They got themselves. I think that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything else. I think we saw on the live, if you didn't watch the live, there's a few things that are coming. One is there's a Piper the Pig or Paisley the Pig, depending on what region it's coming to. That's coming. We don't know the date. There's an international collection. So if you were watching the live and you're like, wait, that's all fragrances we have. The international collection, what it is 5 fragrances that's coming from another region that's exclusive to them. If you're not aware, there's exclusive scents to Australia that no other region gets, and there's exclusive scents in America that we don't get or Europe doesn't get, and then vice versa, Europe gets fragrances that no one else gets as well. So that's the international collection. Is we're going to get those waxes that we've all been, dying to get. That's going to go live at some stage of this month. Sorry, I'm just muting people to come on. I don't think there's any other questions. Is there any other questions about transition for Danielle? Let me just have a look at the chat.
I heard lots of bits, and I'm like, is that people coming on, or is that questions? Oh my God, this is so distracting.
I know, it's so distracting. I don't know how to silence it. I have to try and figure out how we can silence that. But chat-wise, do you find that adding your catalog and consultant store items to your qualifying parties that it delays shipping for the whole order? That's one person's question. Do you know the answer to that?
I don't find it does. I'd rather save money, my extra $10, and put that towards another set of products, sheets, or more catalogs. I don't find it delays my shipping at all. And at the moment, we're all kind of experiencing delayed shipping anyway. So what else? Jump on and save $10, $20, and add them to the party.
Yeah, and honestly, even though it's exciting to get it right now, you can't do anything with it till the end of the month. So it's, you might as well just add it to a party, like Danielle said, save yourself some shipping. You do have another question. I don't know if you know the answer to this one, but will people that joined 2 days ago get the new scents?
No, unfortunately. So what happens in June stays in June. What happens in July stays in July. Unfortunately, that's the way the cookie crumbles, and it's a bit annoying, but this is things that you learn as you go, and you don't want to not let people join purely because, a new catalog's coming out the next month, or transition, or double host kit. Like, if people are ready to join, let them join, and what Scentsy throws at them. So unfortunately, June didn't have the double kit option.
Yeah. So transition month is actually historically one of the biggest months in Scentsy, because people are just going crazy with reports. So I'll do a couple of videos as, the workstation right now, the workstation's down. They're shutting, not shutting, but they're slowing it down. We can't actually get access to reports. So I'll be sharing live videos on how I use the reports to pull up discontinued lists and bring back my bar. And I will also be sharing how to share those. So if you're completely new and you've only been with Scentsy, because I know one of my girls on here, Jasmine, she's new, she's probably never sold anything from the Bring Back My Bar collection. We'll be sharing ways on how you can sell that. Because don't just be like, oh, I haven't been there for this, so I'm not even going to share it. We'll share with you how to do that, whether you're new or old, because really it's like getting a wax collection. So we really need to train you guys on how to do that. So we'll show you guys how to use reports. But this month, like I said yesterday on the All Consultant Call, is a follow-up month. So if you don't like follow-ups, this is the month that you're going to learn to love it, because this is the month where there's a lot of following up. It's following up with all of the customers that have ordered from the discontinued list and getting them to stock up before it goes and it's not there forever. And we'll show you guys how to do all that. We'll even give you guys templates on the text messages. It's just up to you guys to get selling and sharing, because at the end of the day, you want to focus on what's happening today, because we've got 4 more weeks, and if you are going for the incentive, which I think a lot of you guys will be going to, will be aiming for it, you really need this month, because you need all 6 months, especially if you're planning on earning for more than just one person and you want to earn for your kiddos. You're going to need all the time that you can, and you don't want to, basically, you don't want to start your incentive period in August. You want to start now. So that's, yeah. So people on the front page of the catalog, which is good. Tina's asking when we'll get the kits from SFR. If you have a look at your history, they started shipping. Joe, Back My Bar still happen twice a year. I think so.
Yeah.
Becky signed someone up today. Will she get the double kit? If she joined prior to 4:59 p.m., no, she won't. If she joined after 5:01 p.m., yes, she will. I think that's it. So, don't be scared about transition month. It really is about preparing yourself. One thing to keep in mind is they sometimes get the seasons wrong. So just make sure that you order the right seasons with your testers. Sometimes they can be the autumn winter ones, which is actually the spring summer ones. But if I always wait like a good 24 hours, because all of the problems or the issues that consultants let everyone know about, Sensi then get on and fix it all, and then the rest of us can come and get the testers that we need, the right ones to be shipped. But if that has happened to you, you can just call consultant support and they'll replace it for you. That's fine. So workstation's still down. I would say maybe like the next 2 hours you'll probably have better luck going on the workstation. I was hoping that I would see the point structure so that I could take Q&As. I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have about an incentive trip, but honestly, I couldn't give you any. I'm happy to answer like incentive trips in general question, but when it comes to the points, I can't really answer them because each incentive point structure is very different from every trip. So I don't know, does anyone have any questions about the incentive? You can either unmute yourself or put it in the chat. If you're new, just throwing this out there, if you're new, an incentive, a Sensi incentive, how it works is you get everything for free. Every single thing is included. So your flights, your accommodation, you get activities or your transfers, you get given money to spend on food, you get parties. Every day when you get back to your room, there's gifts on your bed, and they will be doing this for your kids as well, which is really amazing. The location will be announced at SFR. So I don't know the location. So you just have to trust that wherever you're going, it doesn't matter. You and your family are going to be treated like royalty, and you're going to have a trip that you've never imagined you could do. And even like when we took our kids to Queenstown on the Queenstown incentive, and we earned it for 2. So I had to pay for a room for my kids, and we extended And the first like 4 or 5 days, they stayed in like this 5-star hotel, and then we extended and we went into like this dingy ass place. And I said to my kids, I'm like, guys, Scentsy kind of, well, I mean, I paid for their room, but I was like, I was gonna get mine for free. So I was like, guys, yeah, that's not how mommy and daddy travel. We travel like this. So it was a lot of fun because they could see how spoiled we got. And so just know that whatever it is that you're working for, it's good, but you will find out in the next, 2 weeks, what location it is. And, but we will find out in the next 24 hours, the point structure and how to earn it. One thing is you have to do both things. You cannot just earn this trip by sales alone, and you cannot earn this trip by recruiting or sponsoring alone. You have to do both. And I know that seems like, oh, but I don't want to. That's the whole point of this business, is that you become good at, you're an all-rounded consultant. And so you can choose though how hard you go one method or the other. Like, so if you're really strong with sales, you can go harder on sales, but there is an element of sponsoring, recruiting, and a bit of promotion that's going to take place. So you can't just do one or the other. You have to do both. And so if you've got a little bit of fear, it's okay to have fear. Fear is normal. You can do this, okay? You can honestly do this. And I can tell you, without looking at the point structure, it is easier for new consultants to earn these trips than it is for us oldies. Okay, so one big thing is we all start on zero. Every consultant has the ability to earn these trips. Whether you just joined today or you join in 2 months' time, you can still earn the trip. You have points for pretty much everything. I and a couple of SSDs don't have any more promotion points available to us. So they're big chunks of points that you get for your trip, which is amazing. So again, we'll go through all of that. Possibly maybe next week's call, we'll go through trip point structure, but I'll go live. Hold on. Do grow with the flow points go towards. So Juanita, great question. Do grow with the flow points go towards the incentive? Yes, they do. So that's really cool. I think they break them up into the categories of sponsoring and sales. I think it's 50-50, but you'll learn more about that, and you'll show up in your incentive trip tracker, which is really cool. Taki, will we need to buy use scent testers if we achieve the incentive? You're going to use them anyway, so I think yes, you'll need to get the testers and you'll need to get the catalogs. So just go and buy them. You can never have, I don't know, how many sets of testers do you have, Danielle? I don't know if you know, she can hear me. I know you're
too many.
Oh, too many. Yeah.
I couldn't find the unmute button. I'm like, where is this button gone? Yeah, I always make sure, I want to have lots. Like, I want to have one for me at home, one to hand out to a friend, another one to hand out to a friend, one to have with my big parties. So you got to use them. And if you're not using them, they're just sitting in the cupboard not working for you, when you can be working at home and 2 other people can be working for you. So more is better than less.
Yep. So just buy them. If you have the funds there to buy them, buy them. My sponsor calls them her little employees. They work while she's at home with her kiddies. I actually have 3 full sets. And then what I do during transition is I actually buy just the transition. So this is a little top tip. Just the transition set, which is just the new fragrances. I put them in like a see-through, bag or pencil case with a catalog, and I just give those to returning customers. So they don't need to see, they don't need a basket, they don't need to see how Scentsy works. They just want the test to share around with their friends that have all bought it. They just want to smell the new stuff and they're going to order anyway. So that's another top tip. I get maybe 3 or 4 of those for older customers. So okay, I think that's it. Nice and short. I'm going to let you guys go and refresh the